Two ways you can buy and sell on BullionVault. You can use our online market, which I'll come back to in a second, or you can actually access the benchmark price, the kind of daily price set in the London wholesale market. The London price is moving all the time, okay, because there are buyers and sellers in the wholesale market who are, some are bidding it up and some are looking for a better price to sell at, whatever it might be. And what you have is a series of prices in individual deals. The wholesale market is very different in gold than it is in stocks and shares and bonds, because you don't have a single trade point at any one time. You have individual deals happening between individual parties, and if you deal with HSBC or you ring Scotia Mercator or Deutsche to get their prices will all be different. There is no single official price of gold at any one moment. There's just individual deals being done, willing seller to willing buyer. They agree a price and they're done. What it means is there isn't a single official price. So there's no kind of absolute, not like on the stock market where you know what the price of Marks & Spencer shares are right now, because this is the price listed on the official London Stock Exchange. Okay. So this creates a bit of a problem for the bullion market in that there's no reference point, there's no kind of daily reference. If you want to value a stockpile of jewellery or a central bank reserve that you've got, whatever it might be, or your own personal wealth, you want to put a value on that, well, what price do you use? So another route to trading on the wholesale market, rather than going direct, is you can go to your dealer and say, I want to buy a fix. Now, the fix is basically what it says, it's a snapshot. So there is the price moving up and down, and many different prices moving up and down from different dealers at any one time. The fix is a snapshot, a moment in time. It's taken at 10:30 in the morning and 3 p.m. for gold. It's taken at midday in silver.
In London?
In London, that's right. And it's basically where the biggest bullion banks sit down together, well, they do it by phone now, but they used to get together in a room, and say, right, everyone's got their order books for their customers who want to deal at the fix. Okay, but the price hasn't been set yet, so their customers have just said, I want to sell X ounces, or I want to buy so many kilograms, whatever it might be. And they have their order books, and what they're looking to do is to find a price, to agree a price between them, which clears as much as possible of those outstanding orders. Okay. So somebody will open and say, okay, well, shall we call it $15.50 the ounce, $1,550 per ounce. Somebody will say, if we call it $15.55, then I can do a bit more trade on that. Out of all the customer orders that I've got. So it's customer orders that are going through here. It's important to understand that with the fix. It isn't just the bullion bank sitting down and saying, what should we call it? They've got orders from customers. And they want to do as much business as possible for their customers. Okay, they're doing more business themselves. So they're looking to agree a price which does as much volume as possible for their customer base. So they're looking to agree a price, to find a price, to discover a price, if you like, between themselves, which will do the most business. So that's the fix. Now you can access that price on BullionVault now. So you can basically put in an order to buy at the daily price, which then acts as a benchmark. People refer to the London fix as the benchmark for valuing stockpiles. If you're a jeweller, you've got a large stockpile of gold, you would use that. Central bank reserves, they'll be priced, valued off the London fix. So our customers can access that if they wish, because it gives a very simple single reference point. You know that you've got the price at which an awful lot of business has been done that day through the London bullion market and globally. Alternatively, on BullionVault, you can go into a live online market, and that is operating 24/7, so you can buy and sell as and when you wish. What that gives you is, if somebody is offering metal for sale on our order board, they already own metal inside the vault. And if somebody is bidding to buy gold or silver, they already have cash in the client bank account. What this means is that the two parties know when their deal is done, settlement is instantaneous. Okay? The gold becomes yours and the cash becomes yours instantly that the deal is struck. It's already in the vault and the cash is already in the client bank account. So all that happens here is that ownership changes hands. Done instantly.
And you act as a broker between.
And we're effectively acting as an exchange on that. We're basically facilitating that exchange. Now, because it's an openly competitive market, because it's operating 24/7, this means that you can trade. You can look to say, okay, current price in the gold market is around here. As I say, there's no firm price, but if you look, for instance, on the BullionVault chart, or you look at charts on other websites of what is called spot gold, what you're actually looking at is an average of different quotes coming from different bullion banks. Because as I said earlier, there's no single reference point, except for the fix. There's no single reference point at any one time, there's just individual deals being done. But the individual bullion banks are quoting different prices, and what a spot chart will show you, spot price chart will show you, is an average of all these different quotes. Okay? So you can say that on average, the price in London currently being quoted is 15.60 the ounce, or whatever it might be, and you say, well, but I think the price might come down in the next 5 minutes, or I want to try and get it a bit lower than that. So I can put in a bid on BullionVault to buy at 15.50 or 15.45, or if I think the market's going to come down a bit more, I can put in a price of 15. Yeah, and just, if the market then comes down and somebody else is offering gold at that price, then I can buy it at that price.
And then it gets filled.
And then basically, as long as there's an order to match you, if you put in an order to buy at $1,400 the ounce and the price is currently 15, well, no one's going to sell gold to you at that price, because they're going to sell gold to somebody else who's bidding for 15. You can liken it to a street market, okay, and remember, this is a physical market, this is physical bullion which is changing hands here. And in this street market, people are walking around and some have their hand in the air saying, I will sell gold at this price. Other people are saying, I will buy gold at this price. And if the two of them meet, then they're done. You can walk over to one of these guys, with his hand in the air, and say, right, you're done. Now on BullionVault, you will always walk up to the guy who's got the best price to you. All orders are matched at best. So if you put in an order to buy at 15.50, but somebody is offering at 15.45, you will do him at 15.45.
Oh, okay.
You will get best price. Everyone gets best price. Okay? It's limit orders only. So if you put in an order to buy at 15.50, you will not pay more than 15.50. You may well pay less.
That's at the limit.
Exactly right. So everyone's matched at best. Okay. So you can walk over to somebody and say, you walk over to the best offer and you say, right, I'll take it, shake his hand, you're done. Yeah. Okay. Or alternatively, you can raise your hand and say, actually, I don't want to pay what he's asking, which is currently the lowest price. I want to pay less than that. You can post your own bid on the market, which will then sit there. Anyone who then comes to sell, if you're the highest offer, if you're the highest bid, you're the one who's saying, okay, well, I will pay this, and that's the best price to the other side. Anyone who then comes to sell will sell to you. Okay. So basically, we're an order matching exchange. Everyone is matched at best. Orders are matched at best, and it's all limit orders. So you never pay more than what you bid. You can never sell for less.
And we were saying earlier that you act as a market maker, so do you
we also act as market maker as well. I mean,
what price do you use then?
Well, what we do is we basically take in a data feed of what the average price is in the spot wholesale market, and then our trading bots just quote a price either side of that, very closely. I mean, the average spread on BullionVault is around $3-4 per ounce on gold. So you're looking at kind of 0.3%, and it's important to understand on BullionVault is that you don't pay the spread. So BullionVault's very attractive to people who are actively trading, who want to be in and out, because they want to act on short-term moves, because they don't have to pay a dealer's spread. They're not having to pay the markup that a normal dealer would charge between his sale price and his buying price. Okay, you can actually set your own price right in the middle there. So if you see a spread on BullionVault of $3 between the price to buy and the price to sell, and you don't want to pay either of those, you don't want to pay that buying price, well, you can put a price of your own right in the middle. And what you just did was cut the spread to all users in half. Okay. So what you actually get on BullionVault is customers transact at the same point. There is no middle taken off them.
But surely BullionVault takes
what we do is we charge a dealing commission. Now it's 0.5% maximum on the order board. If you use the daily price, it's 0.8%. Okay, so
for gold?
Yeah, and silver. So it's 0.8% if you use the daily price, where you just take what the London fixed price is, and you pay 0.8% on top. If you're on the order board, you pay a maximum of 0.5%, and then that reduces if you're very active or if you have a very large order in.
Is that for both gold and silver?
That's right, yes. So gold and silver are those are the commission rates, that's right.
Okay.